Good evening, everyone. We're currently in the house of the teacher who we are going to interview with. But before that, let us introduce ourselves first. My name is Maria Teresa Torres, and this is my partner.
So I am Jay Paco.
Tonight, we are here together with the teacher with the same courses we have, which is general education. And now we are going to ask her about what are her struggles in her teaching professions and how was she able to cope up with it. But before we start with our interview, for the information of everyone, for the knowledge of everyone, can you please introduce yourself, ma'am?
Good evening to both of you. By the way, I'm Mrs. Jinky Piluminta. I'm presently teaching at Timbanga Elementary School, Bacong District. So I'm here to answer your questions about teaching. So can we start?
Thank you, ma'am.
Now, for the first question, ma'am, why did you choose this profession?
For me, I choose my profession as a teacher because in the first place, I know that teacher is a noble profession. Then, at the same time, I want to help the children. Imparting my knowledge, I want to help them acquire knowledge, competence, and virtue. That's all.
How long have you been in this profession, ma'am?
14 years.
14 years. Wow. That's quite a long time
Yes.
for being a teacher. Wow.
So, ma'am, as a teacher and also a wife, mother, how do you balance your work life and your personal life?
It's just time management. When I go to school, I'll make sure that the reports and other activities will be done in school. Then, after that, when I go home, of course, family na naman. Family.
Thank you, ma'am. Now, for the third question, ma'am, there are a lot of kids with diverse learning styles, and there are some kids also who are quite naughty to handle. How were you able to cope up with that struggles?
So, remediation is given to those children who are slow learner, and for those who are not behaving well, special tasks inside the classroom. For example, kung sige siya tabi. So, I might say that, Juan, list all the names of your classmates who are talking. So, di na siya mutabi. Okay, that's all.
That is one of a kind of strategy that truly gives us
Yes.
a way or how to deal with
The
students in the near future, right?
Yes. So, another question, ma'am, is what is the most challenging part in being a teacher?
For me, the most part of being a teacher is that I have to always full of positive energy and a lot of patience in dealing with the kids. Because I'm just human. So, maybe, kung magpubuyag na siya, basig, maana-ana ko siya kung dili kay taas akong patience. So, the SWD is there to fight against DepEd employees of her children.
That's right. Surely. Patience is one of the
And
key.
full of energy.
One of a key
Yes.
of being a teacher.
So, you must have that kind of
True.
attitude.
Or else the SWD will take a
Yes.
lesson, sure.
And you have also the full energy to motivate the learners. Pwede ba sila maminaw ni mo mag-iaya kada subangan?
Correct. Yes, ma'am.
Kanan energetic jud mo.
With the challenges and the struggles that you were facing being a teacher and thinking of ways how to cope up and deal with those struggles, do you still see yourself 5 years from now with the same profession?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. I'm still teaching after how many years? Because I want to retire there in DepEd agency.
Wow. What are the factors that made you love this profession that much that you were able to stay for 14 years?
The passion is that I love the children. I love to teach the children I want to impart the knowledge within me to them. And it is also because during my childhood years, I admire much of my high school teacher. Okay, so that's why when I take education, I always say that uh, I am going to teach and I love the children. Just like what my teacher in high school did to me. So at the same time, they're also my inspiration. My teachers and the children. And of course, the opportunity, kana bitang mga benefit nga madawat pos maestra. Usa pud na. Okay. Usa maguna sa isdo.
Correct, di ba?
Oh, di ba secured ka kung teacher ka?
Yes,
Oh, that's
true.
why you take education. Oh,
Jay, do you hear
oh,
that?
yeah.
Thank you very much, Ma'am, for giving us your time and for your efforts in answering our questions. Thank you very much for your imparting, imparting your knowledge and your strategies on how to deal with the challenges that you are facing with your profession. But before we wrap the things up, Ma'am, can you give a short advice for those students who are still discerning to become an education student, to become a teacher in the near future?
Okay, so to those children like you, mga ladies naman di ay. Okay. I will just say, continue struggling because education is not easy. Somebody say that, education right of course, but don't believe that one because I believe that education is a noble profession which everyone aspire to. Kaya kung wala education, we are the foundation of the learners. So we the educators. So strive hard. Okay? Bahala naglisod kaayo inyuhang giagyan karon. I know nga lisod jud ang education. Unlike before, sa mga time nga murag okay pa to, but don't be discouraged because after that I know that you will be hired in the government, then you will earn a big salary. In your time, maybe the teacher is already 50,000.
Wow.
This time is already 30 na hapit. So strive hard. Okay.
Hopefully. Hopefully.
If
we are able to
struggle,
Graduate.
Thank you very much, Ma'am, for the time. And hopefully that this video will serve as a mirror for us who are aspiring to become the same as you are. And hopefully we can able to be like you in the future.
Don't be discouraged if you are a teacher. Kaya daghan jud ko ng mga report, but makakuha na gyud ana. Kapoy pero sige tag yaw pero okay ra gyud na siya.
Thank you, Ma'am. Thank you very much, Ma'am. And once again, good evening.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. With the interview that we had with Mrs. Lumintak,
Yes.
there are a lot of things that I was able to think about. What if I am in her position in which I will deal with diverse learners
Yeah.
with different attitudes and capabilities? How can I cope up with the answers that she gave to us? I was able to realize that if you truly have the passion and the willingness to, in teaching the students, that will never be a bother,
Yeah.
but it will become your strength in order to continue to pursue whatever profession that you really want.
So, teaching profession is not easy, of course, because dealing with children there are many difficulties in teaching, but if you are committed, you will persevere.
Surely, that is true.
Thank you for watching our interview.
Hopefully, you have learned a lot of things that is very valuable in becoming a teacher.